Raimi.
Hi, Taylor.
Welcome to Much Ado About Some Shit, where every week Raimi tries to talk me into watching garbage television by walking me through some amount of a garbage show. What are we doing, Raimi?
We're doing one of our favorites.
Oh, no.
One of my personal favorites.
Okay.
A show we've followed from the beginning. We're following Claim to Fame Season 3 today.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
with the JoJo brothers.
yes.
JoJo bros.
The least famous of them.
Do you think that's why they did the show? Because one of the Jonas Brothers hosting is famous for being brothers with the other
Yes.
other Jonas.
Yes. They literally make jokes about it.
Oh, okay.
Like, at
I've
one
never
point-
watched the show.
Well, you should, because it's good. At one point during the interrogation challenge, which we're going to talk about, Franklin
Yes.
Jonas
Uh-huh.
is interrogating Kevin and is like, "Did you leave me at a hotel in Germany when I was 4?" And Kevin is like, "No, that was Joe." And Franklin is like, "Dang it. Oh, you're right. Well, I'm going to call him about it." And he dials the phone number and we hear the dial tone and Kevin is like, "He's not going to answer you, dude." It's great.
Amazing.
Okay, so do you remember the premise of this show?
So the premise is all of these people are somehow related to famous people.
Yes.
And we have to figure out who, what, when, where, and why.
That's not a thing.
It's kids. Spy Kids.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I was like, oh.
Thank you.
Oh, you only really have to figure out who they're related to. But there's clues about who they could be, what they do, awards, that kind of thing.
Okay.
We always start off with our 2 truths and a lie. So this is Shane.
Shane.
He says his celebrity relative is his cousin, best known for being an actor with an Oscar.
Okay.
Very tame.
Yes.
Notice the chicken wing necklace.
I did notice the chicken wing
Good.
necklace. Quick note to any
yes.
of our audio-only listeners. If you didn't know, we have a video version, but no pressure. Any images that we reference are available on our Instagram at muchadoSomeShit, but you really don't need the photos. We're going to talk about all the people and say their names and everything. This is just so that I remember who the hell is who.
Yeah,
Anyway.
We've got Shane.
Okay, with a chicken wing necklace.
yes.
And a big ol' smile.
Yes. This is Naomi. She says her celebrity relative is her cousin, best known for being a singer. And biggest award is a Young Artist Award.
Cool. Probably don't know who that is.
Oh, yeah? She doesn't look familiar to you? It all really depends. Naomi was seriously the only one, so we're going to be covering 5 episodes today.
Okay.
Naomi was one of the only ones where I was like, oh, I know who you are.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
The rest of them, no clue.
I do better with older actors and actresses and things, or older celebrities, I guess, because that's who my mom would talk about all the time. She'd be like, "Oh yeah, this person's married to this person," and I'm like, "Why do you know that?"
Because.
Anyway.
Okay, this is Miguel.
Miguel.
Celebrity relative is his grandfather, best known for being an actor with an Oscar.
All right. Can I just say I'm a big fan of the name Miguel.
Fair.
It's a good name.
So Miguel does come in and is like, Miguel is not my real name.
Okay.
I mean,
hey, if you're gonna pick a fake name, that's a solid one.
Well, he picked Miguel, first of all, because it's his second name.
Oh, okay.
And because he wants it to sound more Spanish than he actually is.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Just little.
Because that's the thing. You don't have to
Oh.
use your real name.
Right. We
So.
all remember my crush on X. I'll never forget you, X. Anyway.
Okay, so this is Mackenzie. She says her relative is her father, best known for being a singer with a Tony Award.
Okay. She
Looks like someone?
like someone
Okay.
to me. I don't know who, but I see her features and I'm like, those are features that
Interesting.
I recognize. I don't know why.
So because of the lies that are in here,
Uh-huh.
I know what is wrong,
Okay.
but she gives hints through these episodes of who she could be related to. And this is all in confessionals. Like, this
Right,
isn't
so that
being-
other players can't
Yes, yeah.
get her out.
Yeah, I have no fucking clue.
I mean, I don't know who, but
Oh.
she looks familiar somehow.
And the realm that her relative is in, I know nothing about.
Cool.
So that will also tell you what it could
Sports or country music?
be. Goddamn yeah. Goddamn yeah, man.
One of those two. I
my
also
God.
know nothing.
This is Jill. She says her relative is her grandfather, best known for being an actor with a People's Choice Award.
Okay. She also looks like someone. I'm trying to
Right.
decide if they just have like one of those faces
Right?
but they both look like somebody to me.
Yeah, fair. This is HUD.
Good, solid mustache there, HUD. He's got the corners like
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
10 out of 10
This
guy.
photo is making it look a bit more
Curly?
put together than it really
Oh,
is.
okay.
But
Well-
it's very like Tom Selleck. That's who I'm thinking.
Oh, sure. He had like the classic push broom
Yes.
type.
Yeah.
I went to college with a guy who fully like curled the
I know
ends.
someone who does that.
And I fucking love it. Go all in on the mustache.
Yeah. So HUD, supposedly, famous relative is his mother, best known for being a singer with a Grammy.
Okay.
Also tame. Some of these claims get wild to me.
The big lie, baby.
Yes. Like this one. It's possible. So this is Gracie Lou. She says her relative is her uncle, best known for being a musician with an Emmy.
That's not the one that goes with musicians.
Not usually, no.
Usually?
But I do know of one musician, a country musician, who had a TV show that ran for 6 seasons, I believe. My husband and I just binge watched it.
Is she a
single mom who
survivor?
works 2 jobs.
Loves her kids and never stops.
Yes, Gracie Lou is kind of pushing that she's in the Reba realm. 'Cause
Okay.
she's got a southern twang,
Uh-huh.
and she's wearing these red cowboy boots all the time, and
I
Gracie
mean,
Lou.
She doesn't have an upper lip, which is very much like Reba McEntire.
Damn.
Look, Reba's got a beautiful smile and no upper lip.
No upper lip.
None
no.
at all.
I love Reba McEntire so much.
She is a gem.
Yes.
Anyway.
Absolutely. Okay.
So she may be a survivor.
She may be a survivor.
Okay.
Okay, this is Diedrich.
Diedrich. Sorry. Okay.
Yes.
The angle, the turtleneck, the chain, the hair,
Turtleneck and
the
chain.
rock.
Oh, okay.
This is giving that picture of the rock with his fanny pack from like the 90s.
Yeah.
Vibes.
I see that.
Like, he doesn't
That's fair.
particularly look like The Rock.
No.
I mean, he's got a nice smile, and so does The Rock, so
Yeah.
I guess. But, like, just the vibes
Yeah,
are making
the
me
current
think
vibe.
of The Rock with the fanny pack.
Okay,
Yeah,
fair.
anyway.
Diedrich says that his celebrity relative is his uncle, best known for being a singer,
Mm-hmm.
and the biggest award would be Best Rock Song several years in a row.
Okay.
Not a row, but several times.
Many times.
times.
Nice.
Which, honestly, looking at things, I think all of these... I don't know which one is the lie in this.
Did he forget to tell the lie?
We'll talk about it.
Oh, Danny boy.
So this is Danny. Supposedly his uncle is a pro wrestler who won a Grammy.
Okay.
Yeah. No, there is.
Look.
I'm pretty sure a pro wrestler, someone who was a pro wrestler,
Uh-huh.
who has a Grammy.
Is it The Rock?
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he's saying, you're
Moana.
welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
exactly. And that probably won an award. I don't know. I don't follow the Grammys.
I would think so.
But it's a bop,
Exactly.
and it's
Yeah.
from Disney, so
Uh-huh.
they got the big bucks to get those
Exactly.
awards.
Yeah, get those nominations.
Yeah.
Just, a little bit of an out there.
I would love
claim.
if the guy who doesn't at all make me think of The Rock is the one related to it.
Fair. This is Bianca.
Ooh, Bianca's
Yes.
got a good
Yeah.
vibe.
Her celebrity relative is her aunt, best known for being an actress, who has a Peabody Award.
What is the Peabody Award?
I don't know.
All right.
I have ideas,
Okay.
but I'm not positive, and fuck Google. Because also I was trying really hard not to spoil stuff for myself.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm like very trepidatious
Yep.
about what I'm searching.
Fair.
Okay, this is Adam.
Adam has quite the jawline.
Yes.
My
yeah.
God, sir.
It's a lot. He says his celebrity relative is his uncle, best known for being an actor with a Grammy.
Okay, another one.
Actors with Grammys.
You know, I don't know.
Right?
I don't follow any award shows. The last news on award shows that I paid any attention to was The Slap. That's all I know. Will Smith.
Oh! I believe that was the Oscars.
I couldn't tell you.
Something like
There
that.
was a golden award.
Fair. That's a lot of them. So, okay, here's all of our players.
All right.
The first challenge is, as always, the talent show.
Right.
Yeah. They do things a little differently this season in that you have to perform a talent and then you have to perform 2 more talents using props from a table that they have laid out.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yes.
Be more talented.
Yeah. So, this talent show happens. Miguel bombs it.
Aww.
He does so bad at it. He's like trying to remember this poem, and he just cannot recite it. It's a yikes.
I still have poems memorized from when we had to in high school.
I have a lot of voice exercises we would do.
Oh.
I have a lot of that. I do have some of the opening monologue to Romeo and Juliet
There you go.
memorized.
Okay.
Yeah.
I still remember the Jabberwock in its entirety.
Oh God.
'Twas brillig in the slithy toves, did gyre and gimble in the wave. Oh, mimsy were the boar groves and the mome rats outgrabe. Beware the Jabberwock, my son.
My beard grows to my toes. I never wears no clothes. I wraps my hair around my bear, and down the road I goes. Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Anyway, Miguel did not have
Yeah.
either of those in lockdown.
No. Absolutely bombs it. Naomi does 2 talents, and then she's like, oh, I don't know what to do for my third one. So she just blurts out, I'm going to sing. And if you remember from last season, somebody sang the Star Spangled Banner, and it went very poorly.
I mean, there are celebrities who are singers who can't do that, so.
Fergie.
There was a new one that was worse than
there was a new
Fergie.
one?
Oh my god, you gotta look it up.
Which
Anyway,
one?
I don't know
Which
her
celebrity?
name.
Oh, you don't know her name. Okay. Flava Flav surprisingly did a good rendition
That's awesome.
for a baseball game.
All right.
It was great. But Naomi does pretty well. So,
Good for her.
yeah. So because Miguel absolutely bombs this, he's in the bottom 2,
Yeah.
along with Bianca. And Miguel is just like running around the house like a chicken with its head cut off, trying to get people to vote for Bianca instead of him.
Okay.
It's very off-putting and a little scary.
It's a go big or go home strat.
Yeah.
Because those are his options.
Yeah, seriously.
But all Bianca has to do is play it cool and she's
Right.
fine.
Well, and he's like, this is not a game. This is battle. This is war. This is attrition.
This is a game.
This is a game. Like, yes, there is money. I think it's like $10,000.
Yeah.
But
And that's,
still.
I mean, I'm not going to say that's not a life-changing amount of money. Because,
No.
oh my God, if I got even $1,000 unexpected dollars, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a game.
Yeah. Just calm down a little.
Just
chill.
Just one notch down.
Absolutely chill. So Bianca is chosen to be the guesser
Okay.
and decides to target Shane.
Okay.
And she guesses Forrest Whitaker.
I don't know who that is.
He's an actor.
Okay.
She guesses this because he kind of looks like Forrest Whitaker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't see it personally.
I don't know who that is, so I
Yeah.
can't.
I love you.
Love you too.
So Bianca is unfortunately wrong.
Aww.
So her relative is revealed to be Robin Roberts.
I don't know who that is either.
She is a newscaster. She's on the, I think, ABC News. So because of this, I believe that a Peabody Award is like a newscasting award or a journalism award, something like that.
Sure.
Also during this episode, you know, it's the first episode, so people are like getting to know each other. They talk about very relatable things, like their celebrity relative closing down stores to take them shopping.
Yeah, super relatable.
Yes. Diedrich tells this story about how he had to go to the emergency room, and he walks in, and the emergency room staff go, "Oh, Mr. Jackson, you're here again." Yeah.
Huh?
So he refers to himself as Mr. Jackson,
Okay.
which, you know,
Okay. I mean, there's a few
there's
of those.
a few of them. Yep.
There were 5 at one point.
Yes. There's all those 5, plus there's Randy Jackson from American Idol.
Oh,
best known
yeah.
for being a producer.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay. Well,
yeah.
Bianca's
After that,
gone.
Bianca is gone. Naomi, Hud, and Adam form an alliance
Okay.
that if they get any information, they're going to share it with those other 2 people.
Okay.
Yes. They're going to take each other to the end. And then
All
once
right.
it's them 3, all bets are off.
Okay.
There's a challenge. Oh, this is because I believe this is the stupid water challenge. So there's like people on land who have riddles. And they have to shout to other people in the lake on a boat this riddle, and they have to figure out what the meaning of the riddle is.
Okay.
And the people in the boat have to get these giant letters that are just floating in the river
Oh.
or the lake or whatever this is.
The body of water.
Yes, and then someone has to swim from boat to land to give person on land these letters.
What?
It's insane.
That's madness.
Right?
Okay.
So Naomi's team wins, so she is safe. So she gets to pick the infamous wine bottle clue.
Right.
And I believe she takes Shane's clue, I want to say.
Okay.
But Naomi is like, I don't have to figure out the rest of this clue. I know it from the first bit. She could very well be wrong.
Okay.
So Gracie Lou is automatically the guesser, being the captain of the losing team, and she chooses Jill as her other guesser.
Okay.
Now, this elimination is a double elimination. There will be 2 people going home the second episode.
The fuck?
Yeah, it's getting cutthroat.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
God damn.
And it just depends, if they guess their target correctly, then that person goes home.
Okay.
If they don't guess it correctly, then they go home.
All right.
Yeah. So we could lose Jill and Gracie Lou in one fell swoop.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Miguel, being all kinds of suspicious,
Yeah.
as per usual.
Yeah.
He is standing and next to this mirror, and he's like, "You can do this, man. You're a Banderas. It's all in the cards." Yeah. Diedrich walks by, then tells this to a group of people.
I mean, I know exactly one Banderas.
Right, yeah.
But I don't, since he picked his second name to sound more Hispanic.
Well, but
I'm
all of these
suspicious.
people don't know that.
Right.
So-
But I do.
They think he could be Miguel Banderas.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, he could be, but
Yeah.
also be Robert.
Could be Robert. Could be not even Banderas.
Yeah.
So because of this, Jill chooses Miguel to be her target and guesses Antonio Banderas. Jill is wrong. So her relative is revealed to be John Stamos.
John Stamos.
He was in Full House. Uncle Jesse.
Oh.
Yeah. And
Interesting.
Once you know that, I feel like her eyes and her
Yeah.
smile
Yep.
are very
Because
John
I was like,
Stamos.
yeah, she doesn't have the same face shape,
No.
but like, yeah, eyes and smile.
Yep,
Yep.
it's there.
It's there.
It's there, baby.
How about that?
Yes. So once again, Gracie Lou targets Adam and guesses Dustin Hoffman,
What was
Rain Man.
I'd probably recognize him.
You would probably recognize him. I'm trying to think of anything more recent he's been in, but it's been. I think he was Mr. Magoo in Mr. Magoo's Wonder Emporium or whatever that fucking movie was that nobody saw. Okay. This is bad information that she got from others. So Gracie is incorrect and is revealed to be related to John Cryer, who was in Pretty in Pink as Ducky.
Oh.
Yeah. 2.5 Men.
Uh-huh.
And John Cryer comes and picks her up from this house. And she's so funny. She drops the accent. She's like, my name is Gracie Lou, but like I only go by Gracie. The boots were just a throwaway to, throw everybody off. Like, it's great.
Oh my gosh. That's amazing.
Yes.
Trying to remember to sustain a southern accent around people when you don't actually have one.
Seriously.
Oh my God.
Good luck.
Right.
Speaking of voices and them being weird, do you remember the telephone challenge?
Vaguely.
So we have the telephone challenge this early in the game again.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, they're just going through.
I think there's only 10 episodes this season.
I think so.
Yeah.
Which is
So-
kind of wild to me. Well, because they only have 11 contestants too, and I think there's usually 12.
Sure.
So,
Is the funding getting a little...
see, when there's a person missing, my first thought is always, oh, they had to drop out last minute for some reason. That's my idea.
Sure.
Yeah, and then they were just like, screw it, we'll do how we planned the season.
Sure.
So it's a telephone challenge. So Kevin Jonas gives one of the players a limerick. That player has to then run somewhere and say the limerick to another player, and so on and so forth. Now, they make it harder this season by using voice modulators. Yeah, there's this like two-way see-through mirror. People are on each side, and one person, the person giving the limerick, has a voice modulator on. So their voice is all kind of weird and squeaky. Yeah.
I love it.
So that makes it a little difficult for people. They also do, one person has to yell the limerick down to another person from like 100, like it's a long distance.
Damn.
From yards away. They have to yell it to this person, and then that person then has to do an obstacle course.
Jesus.
They have to like vault over and under, like alternatingly, through some velvet ropes. There's a slip and slide they have to slide down, and then they have to get on a phone and call the last player.
Wow.
Yeah, it's wild. Literally, one of the first times they do this, Adam is the person chosen to be the obstacle course runner, and he pulls a hamstring.
Ooh.
And instead of being like, hey, here's the riddle, he goes, I pulled my hamstring.
Look, it's on the forefront of his mind.
That's fair. Shane and Danny are the team captains of this challenge. Shane's team loses, and he chooses Miguel as the other possible guesser. This is where Danny picks Diedrich's clue. There's scarecrows on it. There's also scarecrows on the clue wall that we love.
Okay.
There's also things like bubbles. There's a couple giraffe clues.
Okay.
Part of the clue that Danny picks is Neverland. We've talked about
Okay.
this family.
The Jacksons?
Yes.
Oh, Neverland.
Neverland Ranch.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Forgot about that bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
He was also the scarecrow in The Wiz.
Oh. I didn't see The Wiz.
Me neither, but I know that because of who I am.
Yeah.
Diana Ross was Dorothy. Anyway, Miguel is fed a lot of information, like that Adam is related to David Schwimmer, and Diedrich is related to Little Richard.
Okay.
He incorrectly guesses Diedrich
Uh-huh.
and is revealed to be related to Jamie Lee Curtis.
What?
Yeah. He's Jamie Lee Curtis's nephew.
Oh my god, I love it.
Yeah. And he really wanted this money because his mother had a lot of medical issues going on in the last couple of years, and Jamie Lee Curtis funded all of that and like kept them afloat basically. So he wanted to win this money to pay her back.
Aw,
Yeah.
that's sweet.
It's very sweet.
10 grand isn't enough to cover medical costs in this country. But the gesture's very sweet.
Help.
Okay. Hey, one celebrity I actually knew.
Uh-huh.
I love her. She's great.
She's so great. I love her. Adam is emerging to be a very unlikable person.
Oh, no. That's a shame. He's so pretty.
Yeah, well, he knows nothing.
Oh, well.
He doesn't know the movie The Wiz. He doesn't know. People, like, will basically tell him Diedrich is related to a Jackson. And he's like, no. So he'll refute information.
Okay.
And he shares nothing that he knows, which is hard because he knows absolutely nothing. But I digress.
All right.
Yeah.
That's less fun.
Yeah.
He's less cute now.
Yeah.
Bummer.
He's about to get way less cute.
Oh, no.
Naomi comes up with a plan to eliminate Adam.
Uh-huh.
And it's the interrogation challenge.
Okay.
And this one works a little differently. It was very confusing to me. They basically have to choose, like, if the person is lying or telling the truth about something. And they're still all hooked up to a lie detector machine, and, like, their heart rate and everything is being monitored. It's weird. And Adam tries to cheat on Naomi's answers. He, like, they're sitting between some people, and he, like, tries to tap Naomi's shoulder and is like, hey, what'd you get? And she's like, I'm not giving you shit.
Oh, my God.
It's great.
So I don't fully understand what the interrogation challenge is.
Oh, the interrogation challenge is one that they've done before.
Okay.
So each player is hooked up to a lie detector machine, heart rate monitor. Their temperature is somehow
Okay.
right. I don't know how that's not just a butt plug, but whatever. And they have somebody. They put them in a separate room from the other players, with an interrogator who has an earpiece in, who is asking the questions that the other players are asking.
That's right.
Yes. So Danny gets asked if he is actually related to a pro wrestler, and he's like, yeah, absolutely. You want to see the pose? And he, like, does the rock pose. Naomi is asked if her celebrity relative is part of the Brat Pack.
Okay. I don't know what that is.
The Brat Pack.
We have to move on.
Google it.
I'll Google it later.
Good. Oh, Mackenzie is asked, is your celebrity relative a dancer? Did they play a firefighter? Nobody is quite sure about Mackenzie.
Okay.
Yeah. Shane ends up winning the challenge. So he said the right thing at the right time.
All right.
Adam tries to ask Danny about Diedrich's clue, and they end up fighting. They end up in, like, a yelling match at each other.
Oh my God.
It's upsetting.
That feels unnecessary, fellas.
So unnecessary. Well,
Just
because
walk away. Yay, yay.
Adam is like, why won't you give it to me? Why won't you give it to me? Like, I want to see it. And Danny is like, dude, I don't have to give you anything. You're giving me nothing.
Yeah.
And, like, this is what I'm telling you. You can believe me or not, but I'm not showing you the clue.
Uh-huh.
It's so ridiculous.
Oh my God.
So Adam and Hud are disappointed in Naomi for not being loyal to them and sharing information.
Two white men disappointed in a woman for playing the game.
Right? We love to see it. So Gracie Lou shared Naomi's clue with Shane,
Okay.
who shared it with Mackenzie,
Okay.
who shared it with Hud,
Okay.
who shared it with Adam.
All right.
So
What was her clue?
it was about breakfast and the Brat Pack and being a princess and a birthday cake.
Okay.
The Brat Pack was some actors that John Hughes pretty much exclusively casted in his films. Like The Breakfast Club, Pretty in Pink, St. Elmo's Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there was one princess, Molly Ringwald. So Adam correctly guesses Molly Ringwald for Naomi.
Damn.
But he can't remember it, so he wrote it on his hand and, like, reads it.
Oh.
It's so ridiculous. It's one of those moments where I'm like, they shouldn't allow this. If you can't remember how to pronounce a name,
It's not, Ringwald isn't even a hard name.
it's not hard, no.
Though, as somebody who can't remember names for shit, I'm a little more sympathetic to this particular plight. You know, he's acting like a douche, but the writing of the name itself, I don't know. I think I'd be okay with it. Anyway.
After Naomi is eliminated, who, by the way, looks just like Molly Ringwald, they're cousins and they grew up together. Adam puts Hud on blast by thanking him. Is like, wouldn't have been here without my boy Hud. It's a yikes.
And under the bus.
Yes. Okay. So, in a 2-person team senses challenge, so there's like, they're blindfolded. And they have to smell something. Okay. They have to taste something. They have to listen to a sound.
Yeah, I hate this.
Yeah.
I have way too many trust issues for any of that.
One of the smells is manure.
See, this is why.
That's fair.
Because my thought is like somebody's going to shove shit in my face, and then one of the smells is manure.
Yep, exactly.
Wow.
And I guess like each pairing corresponds to a player's celebrity.
Okay.
Is the clue. So I think it's manure and like chicken is the 2 cents together. Yeah. Well, also it's fried chicken. Somebody has a drumstick of fried chicken around their neck every day.
That wasn't just
a one-off.
That's his everyday necklace.
No, literally when Jill gets eliminated, like for good luck, Shane puts the chicken wing on her.
I think I love Shane.
I do really appreciate Shane.
He's got such a big smile.
He's like a good player. He's a team player. He's nice to people. And he, is getting information and he's being very strategic.
Yeah.
Like picking Miguel as the other guesser when he was in there was a very strategic play. So I appreciate that. So there is once again a plot to oust Adam. But he and Hud win this challenge, so they get clues. Okay. And they are not able to be eliminated. Adam picks his own clue to keep himself safe.
Classic.
Yep. Shane and Diedrich lost, so they're in danger of being the guesser. Diedrich is fed information about Danny. There are lots of J-Lo references. Like there is a J below the clue wall. Danny's clue, the very last bit of it, is a J that is very low on the thing. Yeah. Diedrich chooses Adam as his target, though, in a just like, let's see if we can
fuck it,
kick this motherfucker out. Yeah. But he incorrectly guesses Owen Wilson. I could see it. So there's lots of lightning bolts.
Okay.
Lightning McQueen.
Yeah.
So that was the only like solid clue I could see for Owen Wilson. The other one that was with the like senses challenge was a mullet, which I guess he has a mullet in Zoolander. Oh. So I could see that, but
sure, but
it's
that's
not a very
like
solid
iconic.
No.
Like not J-Lo, it's like
obvious. Yeah.
But
who's connected to J-Lo? Ben Affleck.
Right.
Mark Anthony. Like, they were married forever.
Yeah.
Like,
but yeah, I don't.
Ja Rule even.
Anyway.
Is a guess for J-Lo. Just saying.
Okay, so he guesses wrong.
Yes, so Diedrich's celebrity relative is revealed to be Michael Jackson. He is,
Damn.
Oh gosh, what's his name? He's Jackie Jackson's kid. Oh. So Michael is his
uncle.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
All right. Interesting.
Yeah.
That had to be a fascinating childhood.
Right. Well, at one point he talks about Michael Jackson, his uncle shutting down a Toys R Us and filling a car with toys, buying these toys for him, and then getting 4 more cars to fill toys with. All for Diedrich. Okay, also, Diedrich is not his real name. Oh. His real name is Jackie.
Oh.
But that would give it away.
Yeah, that would kind of do it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, that would be pretty cool, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Just, it's... Being a cool uncle or auntie is fun to do.
Absolutely.
And if you have the big bucks, like, totally.
Yes.
Totally would have just, like, childhood dream. Let's go clean out Toys R Us.
Right. I am just it's a little strange to me that they would put one of Michael Jackson's relatives on the show at this time because of, there's still, like, around when this would have been filming was probably not long after the Neverland Ranch documentary came out, which really painted Michael Jackson in a bad light.
Didn't that come out in, like, late 20-teens?
No.
Oh.
It came out, like, in the last 5 years, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that
5
was,
to
like, 2019.
6. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still fairly recent.
I mean, look, I feel like
it's not 2010.
most people knew about him for way longer than when that documentary came out.
Yeah.
Like, that was just kind of confirmation.
Right, yeah.
He's always been a but his music's still on the radio. Like, he was still such a predominant pop culture figure that
it just surprises me with it being so, like, fresh.
I guess, but 5 years isn't that fresh.
I suppose. I'm late to everything nowadays.
It'll always be fresh for some people, fairly, but...
Some people are still vehemently for Michael Jackson, so...
That's when you reach that level of cultural significance. I'm not saying it's a good thing.
Listen,
but
he's
it's
dead.
A thing.
At least his family, who so far doesn't seem to have done anything bad, is probably profiting off of it. His children, who have done nothing.
Yep.
So far.
That we know of.
That we know of. Yep. So.
All right.
We'll give them that.
Okay. Well.
That's Claim to Fame, Season 3, Episodes 1 through 5.
All right. First half, baby.
Yay.
We'll do one more episode on them once the episodes are out.
Yeah.
But
there's nothing out yet.
Nothing yet. So, we will be back next week. Something else?
Something.
In the meantime, you can follow us on Instagram, YouTube, technically TikTok. We're really never there. Patreon, all at Much Ado Some Shit. Speaking of Patreon, special shout out to our patrons, Emma, Florence, and Meg. Thanks so much, guys. We appreciate you. We appreciate everyone for listening. We will see you all next week.
Bye.